Welcome to soulspaceradio. All rights reserved. No part of this broadcast may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means without the presenter's written permission. The presenters do not dispense medical advice or prescribe the use of any technique as a form of treatment for physical, emotional, or medical problems. The intent of the presenters is to only offer information of a general nature to help you in your quest for emotional and spiritual well-being.
Hi guys, welcome to Soul Space Radio and back again and looking at our chakras. Yay! And this is the final individual one today, although we will be moving on to we are going to move on to doing a chakra meditation for every single one of the chakras. And like I said, looking at doing a live Q&A on Friday evening, I think. So as I'll be working, so it'll be Friday, 4 o'clock, sort of 4:30, 5 o'clock. Okay, let's look at the crown chakra. So this is the beauty spot. This is where, remember, our energy goes upwards. It goes from our base chakra all the way up through and out through each and every chakra, which all sits along the spine. The chakras follow the nervous system, and then out through the crown chakra. And obviously the crown chakra connects with source. Now, this is divine feminine energy. If we look at the Kundalini, this is the divine feminine coming all the way up and then connecting with source. And don't forget, source is male, traditionally male energy. And so the female and male are meeting and forever will be together. So it's a beautiful thing. And it's all obviously at that point is creativity and all, the alignment of the universe. So let's talk a little bit about the crown chakra then. So the crown chakra, its color is violet. So it's kind of a very vibrant pink. And it is on the top of the head, obviously, here. And in sitting, sometimes you'll see it sitting up here, but this is the crown of your head. And this is the beautiful thing about the crown chakra is that it symbolizes unity, bliss, spirituality. So usually it's a clear path, and your chakras will become open and activated, and that influences the next and the next and so on. And then this is the one that connects with source. And when this is open and activated, you can really feel at one with the universe. Okay, so now when it's blocked or overactive from one extreme of the pendulum to the other, you can display these types of behaviors. So depression, separation, angry, judgmental, or addictive. So let me talk a little bit about addiction, because what a lot of people don't realize is we've talked a lot in this show about male and female. In some ways, I don't really like talking about male and female energy, because then people get caught up into a polarity situation, black, white, right, wrong. And you know what? It's not really real. So when I talk about male and female energy, I'm only trying to give you, I'm trying to explain, the significance of it, not so much the actual fact that you are, we all have male and female characteristics, but don't get caught up on, I'm not balanced. I spent a fair bit of my time going, well, I seem to have very strong male energy, I'm not really very feminine. God, is there a problem? Am I unbalanced? No. You don't want to do that. When you connect with source, it's unified. It doesn't actually matter at all, the male and female energy. It's just, the only reason I'm mentioning it is I'm wanting you to be aware about the theory behind all of these things. And that's why it works, because the unity of male and female is obviously a universal principle for creativity, okay? So spirituality is about joining together the male and female aspects and the unification of that then supports bliss and spirituality. So the going back to being addictive or showing addictive traits is said to be, and I would have to be inclined to agree with that is the divine feminine energy within us is drawn to addiction. She wants to fly. The soul wishes to fly, and this is the divine feminine in us. This is what it's intuitively wants to do. Now, if we suppress that by living our life in accordance with our male energy, if we suppress and we're not loving or finding that soul upswelling in the things that we do, then what happens is that energy can be diverted to addictive behavior. So drugs, alcohol, eating, shopping, anything like that gives us a high, it's kind of an escapism for life, and it's because inside we're not really living to purpose, we're not really happy, and our divine feminine is locked and boxed in a cage, and she's not running. Now, she's not running free because she is addictive. She will want to connect. She is for a reason, because we have those addictive capabilities within us for a reason, because when we connect with Source, we are seeking the bliss. So, of course, it's completely natural to get addicted to things, because we are seeking the bliss. This is what we do on our spiritual journey, is we're seeking connection with Source. We are seeking the bliss. It brings us home, okay? So all that addictive, all that being an addictive personality means is that you simply need to reevaluate what makes you feel good and look at some healthy options. And that could be reading, self-development, high vibrational music. So music will just upswell and lift you. Pictures, focusing on your desires, focusing on what you want, dancing, movies that are, high vibrational movies that are, got a good, an amazing story, amazing inspirational story, or lift up your soul because they're about people loving themselves, and all of those sorts of wonderful things. And there's so many different things, and it will be different for each and every one of us. But those are the sort of things that we need to bring in our life so that we actually feel good. And then through that raised vibration, through that raised consciousness of feeling good, we naturally connect with Source. Okay, so we've talked about, the balance, overactive blocked. Again, just don't worry. You don't need to fix yourself. Don't sit there and go, oh my God, I'm blocked, da da da. No. The only reason I mention any of the stuff is because you can see how effective Source is in our lives, because when we connect with Source, all of that is naturally resolved. We don't have to worry about any of that, including the balancing of the male and female energies, right? None of that. I'm just trying to explain the concept behind it, or the theory behind it. None of that's important. Your fundamental important thing is connection with Source. Okay, cool. So, and the crown chakra is the last chakra point to connect with Source. So it's specifically significant in that it defines, it establishes a relationship with Source. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll just do our natural meditation process. So just coming into the space. 3 deep breaths. Just see divine love light all around you. 3 deep breaths. In. Just see divine love light going through each cell. 2. Divine love light through each cell. Breathe out through your heart. 3. Divine love light through each cell. Breathe out through your heart. Okay, and just see a pool of brilliant, bright, white, divine light sitting at your base chakra, and move it up your spine and out to the top of your head. And see it as a brilliant pole of divine love light. and move it up into the center of the universe and follow your consciousness up with it till you hang suspended in the middle of the universe. And then change the environment around you from space, black with stars, to pure divine love light, all white, radiant, golden white light. And let this light infuse you. Notice that every time we do this, it's getting easier and easier and faster. And just let the divine love light infuse you. Know that it go where it needs to go. And as you merge into this light, you're merging into oneness. And just look down and notice that your physical being is all enlightened. It's just pure divine light. And see a dial in front of you and turn up the radiance. So it's brighter, 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 and brighter. And then just in this space, take this divine love light into your crown and just see source energy flooding your crown. And releasing it from the prejudices and preconceptions and the boxes and labels that you've been living in. Just let everything go and just open your crown to divine love light. And then when you're ready, see a violet light. See the chakra turning in your crown. Clockwise direction. Beautiful violet light. Just turning slowly, not too fast, not too slow. And then start bringing in soul's light, which increases the radiance and expands the energy, making the violet light bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter and brighter. And expand that energy bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, all the way from the center of the cosmos throughout the whole universe, sending ripples of violet into the universe. And as Source merges its light with your chakra, feel the bliss and the love from Source to you. So the energies is dancing together, one inherently female, one inherently male. Both powerful, but optimized when they come together. And feel the bliss of connection with Source and the opening and activation and expansion of your crown chakra, representing all of the energy from all the other chakras. And take this feeling of spirituality and bliss, spiritual bliss, and share it with the universe. Feel your arms open wide to share this with the whole universe. This feeling of bliss and contentment, exhilaration, knowing where you are, exactly where you need to be. And then bring your chakra back to the size of your brain and just see it slightly outside of your physical body and into your auric field. But feel the vibrancy, it's almost singing as it turns, as it found connection and bliss in that connection with Source. And then take that energy and move it down to each of the chakras. Move it right down to the bottom first, base chakra, and let red and violet merge. And then next to the sacral chakra, and let orange and violet merge. Solar plexus chakra, let yellow and violet merge. Heart chakra, let green and violet merge. Throat chakra, let sky blue and violet merge. Third eye chakra, let purple and violet merge. Coming back up to the crown, and just in the most beautiful speed, just outside your head. And then take this energy, take this bliss and spirituality, this spiritual bliss, and pour it down the white light pole into your being, into the third dimension. And feel it pouring out your feet and letting ripples into the planet of violet light. There's ripples going out into all the planet. And feel that spiritual bliss, feel that flow of life. Feel the bliss. See the chanting and the prayers, connect it all together. Like a whisper in the wind. The love and connection, the rejoicing of spirit to be connected again with you, with each and every person on the planet. And feel the joy in that. And when you felt like you have given enough of those feelings, when those feelings have been transferred to the planet Earth, the feeling of spiritual bliss, then move yourself back down the bright pole of bright white light and into the third dimension. Noticing now the things around you, the seat that you've sat on, the upholstery, the clock ticking, the traffic outside. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Wow. Well, I'm almost stuck for words actually. That was really quite an emotional meditation. It feels very transcendent. It sort of transcends, I think, any other feeling that we've had, and to connect to not just with the crown chakra, but to connect with source, and then bring spiritual bliss into the whole planet was just an overwhelming sense of spiritual connectivity, like a channel for bringing spirituality into the planet to where it's needed, and a connection and a oneness with that spirituality. Quite profound. I found that meditation quite profound, and I hope you did too. So that's the last. Gosh, I keep taking my glasses off, but I can't. I'm be like this. I hope you've enjoyed these individual chakra meditations. They've really been powerful and quite different in each and every way. And you know, just remember that you can come back to these at any stage for any of the chakras if you feel like you're blocked or overactive. And just remember that you can just speak into the word of God, or speak to God, and all it is, and request that I see myself completely balanced. I see you completely coming through me and harmonizing all aspects of my life. Those types of words. So you don't necessarily need to do the meditations, but it's a beautiful thing, and you can always come back and have play with it. And that's what I think is the fun thing, is that these are just a fundamental basis for you to come into and actually play with yourself, because it's your individual spiritual connection. It's your practice, whatever makes relevance or resonates with you on a feeling level. The whole point is to feel good. Okay, so tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to do a chakra on we're going to do a chakra meditation, which will invoke all of the chakras, and it's going to be a bit like a rainbow day. And interesting, look at the rainbow. All of this is connected in life, guys. All the spirituality concepts all connected if you look at the colours of a rainbow. And so we're going to do a bit of a rainbow session tomorrow and join all of the chakras together. And let's see where that takes us. They're all open and active. now. So let's just see where that takes us tomorrow. That's going to be a really exciting one. Okay, guys, love you. Till then, bye.